Today we're doing a life update of what it's like living in Northwest Arkansas for over 4 years. I moved back here in 2020 and today we're doing a life update of all the cool things that have happened since I've been here and some of the future things I plan on doing in Northwest Arkansas. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually reloaded to Northwest Arkansas back in 2020. I looked at Boise, I looked at Colorado, I looked at Boulder, Golden, Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, all the places you think about moving to in America, but I chose right here in Northwest Arkansas because it is by far the best place to live in America, by far. So if you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, let me know. I'd love to talk to you. But without further ado, let's jump right into the content. All right, so the first thing I want to cover, this is a life update video about since living here since 2020. The first thing I want to cover, and this is more just like a generic statement, is that, and you probably would not expect anything else from me, but life is great here. It is fascinating to think that I lived in Chicago back in 2019. I mean, I've lived there my whole life, but 2019, I came down here for the first time ever, and late 2019 actually, and then obviously things transpired in 2020. We don't speak about those things, but things happened in 2020. Yet I decided, I mean, I was moving out of Chicago. I'm like, see you later. But I decided to move away from Chicago to Northwest Arkansas. Best choice ever, just to clarify, best choice ever. If you're ever on the fence about coming here, best choice ever. A lot of people, thousands and thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have moved here because of that, because of searching for a better life. So just keep that in mind. You're not alone. I'm with you in this one. But regardless, life is so much better, and I can just go on the list. This whole channel is dedicated to life in Northwest Arkansas. Whether it's the weather, whether it's the people, the great experiences, the musical guests, the hangouts, the events, the outdoor space, the trail systems, you name it, it has it. The water, etc., etc., etc. But overall, life has been great here in Northwest Arkansas. I don't think I could have anticipated how, like, you have ideas like, oh, this would be interesting and be cool, and maybe some things here and there, but it really did pan out quite well in the scope of what I expected out of Northwest Arkansas. So kudos to Northwest Arkansas for meeting expectations and if not excelling them greatly. And the second life update we have about moving to Northwest Arkansas is the fact that I got married. So funny story, of course you probably know this by now, I'm in real estate, and so I decided to marry my real estate broker, the one who signs all my contracts. So if you bought or sold a house or land through me and you see Nicole Shepard on there, that is my wife. And so I was like, what if I instead of, what if I decided to marry my broker instead of working with her? So little life hack there. But no, we actually were friends for about a year prior to, obviously before marriage. That's what normal people do. That'd be weird. But obviously we were friends for about a year. So it was funny because we didn't pseudo date. We just were friends, and then we're like, eventually, I'll kind of spare the details, but basically I was just like, I think we're after dinner with a bunch of friends, and I looked at her and said, we both like each other a lot, but we haven't said anything, right? And she's like, yes. I said, okay, good, we're on the same page. And then obviously months later we got married. So it worked out super well, love it. And so it's one of those things where, of course, like it was not on my radar, like, oh, I'm gonna go down to Arkansas and get married. Or I was gonna go to Collier Associates and get married to my broker. Anyways, long story short, obviously, just if you weren't aware, I put it in my email newsletter, which you should sign up for, and obviously my Instagram and stuff like that. So if you weren't aware, surprise! Anyways, that's kind of a big life update that's happened in 2024. I got married in 2023, so this is a couple months later. Before we jump on to the next point, I made something for you. Yes, I made something called 3-day itineraries. Sounds exactly what it is, literally 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to come down here, check out the area, move down here. Whatever the case is, I made itineraries day by day, city by city, thing by thing for you. If you want to go to Fayetteville, if you want to go to Bentonville, if you're an adventurer, if you're a sports person, if you're a foodie, if you're a sightseer, whatever it is, I made an itinerary for you, and you can get them all linked below. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. I also made something called Instant Home Updates. It also sounds exactly what it is, literally, it's Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move down here, maybe you're looking to rent or buy, looking to move down here, and you're using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates, and I made it directly for you. So let me know of your square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, where do you want to move to North Arkansas? Enter all that information below, and I'll make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out kind of talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. what's kind of going on in downtown Bentonville, what new businesses are moving here, what is going on in Fayetteville, what new highways are being built, what new school districts are happening here. All the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, of course, on top of all sorts of cool events, all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, like literally an email that is right to your email every single Friday. So enter your information below. I'll make sure you get the email every single Friday. But just something to be aware of, something to be cautious of, something that you want to keep in the back of your mind, is the fact that you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make it out to Northwest Arkansas. And the third really cool life update that's happened in Northwest Arkansas, and this is more of a talking point of Northwest Arkansas, and this is a bigger deal than I anticipated moving down here. Now, I grew up in the north, and it comes with this stuff up there from Chicago, etc. But moving down here, it doesn't sound so stupid, but I didn't know how nice people could be. And I don't mean that from Southern hospitality, because some people say that Southern hospitality is kind of like say the nice thing in front, but you kind of get bit in the back. But with Northwest Arkansas, and maybe it's because a lot of people are relos here, maybe because we're all trying to make the best place to live in America, maybe whatever the case is, people are very, very nice here. Very accepting, very welcoming. You name it, they are all about that life. And so I think it's just probably a lot of cultures coming together, whether they're from other countries in the world, whether they're coming from Texas or Florida or Colorado or California or Illinois. Regardless, it's just a lot of people moving here, and they all have good intentions to make it even better place to live in. So I think when the goals are aligned with people moving here, I think it makes it a lot easier to do life, and people just have a breath of when a lot of your friends are outdoor people now. You want to go biking, you want to go hiking, you want to go running or jogging. You do a lot of stuff outdoors. You do stuff with friends and family now, or like specifically friends if you're moving from somewhere else, most likely. You have more events, there's more community stuff. And so it kind of brings this ease of like, we're all in this together as High School Musical taught us. And we are making Northwest Arkansas the best place to live in America. And it already is the best place by far. And so we're just making it even better now. And the fourth life update when it comes to living in Northwest Arkansas, and this again is a little bit more touch point of Northwest Arkansas versus more of a life update, but it kind of coincides because I obviously live here, is the fact that the outdoor space I knew was great, but it is literally the best place to be outdoor-wise in America. The only thing that would be a hesitant for someone moving here is if you love skiing. If you love snowboarding, kind of sparse around here. By sparse, I mean it doesn't exist. We don't get snow. We get snow like twice a year, maybe on a good day, then it melts the next day. So regardless, don't come here if you want to be a snowboarder, or just go back to Colorado or like somewhere else if you want to snowboard for the season. The other way to look at this is that you have 365 days of outdoor space, but it's just not always dedicated to snow. It's dedicated to running, hiking, biking, hanging out. So way more ample time frame of space, of outdoor space. And I didn't know the level of intensity that the cities, the municipalities, the organizations, the businesses that were built up around outdoor spaces, and they are wild what they do here, to say the least. So that was one unexpected thing, and I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack of all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? And it's a 72-page guide of all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, city by city and everything, like literally in a box shipped right to your home, literally right to your home. Enter all the information below. I'll make sure you get the package shipped to you right away, full of all the cool things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas. And something pretty cool, I know. It does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite folder, F word. Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get the package shipped to you right away. And also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, this is the next one.